Hi friends, and good morning and happy Monday. So what we're going to be doing today is we're on week 3. So guess what week it is? Da-na-na-na. Shark Week. All right, so in social studies and science, we're going to have just some fun this week, reading some things about different sharks and answering some questions and learning how to label a shark and what sharks have, they need, and they want, those sorts of things. So this week's going to be quite fun. If you open to the first page in your packet, you will see your schedule. This schedule is pretty spot on this week. I have not noticed any things in the wrong place yet. So your first thing you need to do is you need to either watch the YouTube video of the anchor text first and complete this new friend comprehension day 1 page. This is after you listen to the story that I put on Seesaw, okay? So you have to listen to the story. Can you answer these questions without listening to the story? Can you answer these questions after you've listened to the story 1 time? No, probably not. You definitely need 2 or 3 times to read through the story before you can answer these questions, okay? So listen to it a few times. Alrighty, our next paper that we're going to talk about is this one right here. This is our phonics for the week. So this is what we're going to be focusing on. O, U, and O, W. Now, we've learned a little bit about this before. O, W says what? Ow, like, ready, pinch yourself. Ow, yeah? Ow, that kind of hurts. So every time we see O-W, we say ow. So for example, let's look at this one right here. It says ow, clown. How about this word up here? Frown. Good job, frown. So we sounded those out. Now, O-U also makes the same sound. So let's listen when I pronounce this word. I say k-ow-d, k-ow-d. So I do say ow for those words too. So these are just words that we're going to have to really try to memorize. Do we use an O-U or do we use an O-W? So I want you to read these words 3 times. How many times are you going to read these words? 3 times. And then you need to match them to the correct picture. All right, I went backwards just a little bit, but that's okay. So that, as well as there's one more paper that you need to do for reading and writing today. Let me find it. You have your sight words. Oh, here's your sight words. They're right here. You need to read these. These are on like the first page. These are your sight words this week. If you would like to, you could put them on a different piece of paper. So write them down on a different piece of paper, all colored, and write them a few times. And if you send me a picture of that, I will give you bonus points this week. So write these words down on a piece of paper and write them 2 times each. Okay, you can make them colorful or you can just do them with your crayon. If you do that, you will get bonus points for the week. So that is your reading and writing for today. You need to write down your new sight words. You need to complete our words with ow in the middle and at the end. And you need to listen to the story and complete your comprehension. So there's quite a bit to do in ELA today in our reading and writing, but I think you can do it. Now, social studies, actually, we're going to move on from social studies. We're going to go to science. Science is all about sharks this week. Show me your shark fin. Ready? Go to the right. Go to the left. To the right. To the left. Go down. Back up. Wiggle. Yeah, show me your shark fins. Okay, so we're going to be labeling a shark and doing this. But the first thing you have to do, I'm going to read this question to you up here because it's really small. So if you turn in this page and say, I'm so sorry, Miss Gregory, I couldn't read it. I'm going to say, well, I read it on YouTube and you have to watch all of my videos, okay? So the question up at the top, it says, do you think sharks are scary? Why or why not? So can I just put yes? Did I answer the first part of the question? Do I think sharks are scary? Yeah, I answered that. I said, yes, they're scary. Did I answer why or why not? That means tell me why you think they're scary or tell me why you don't think they're scary. Did I answer that part? No. Could I say something like, I think sharks are scary because they have big teeth? Would that be a good answer? Exactly. And then I'm going to draw my picture of a shark with big teeth right there in that box. Alrighty. Now, we're going to move on to the back, and we're actually going to do this part together. So go and get your pencil really fast, and we're going to label this shark together. So let me grab my pen really quick. Alrighty, so we should be on this page right here. It has all these boxes on it. I think I gave you some time to get here. Okay, so our first label we need to do is the tail. Can you find the tail? Where do you think that tail would be? And if you notice, I said tail. Yeah, I had that long A because in the word tail, it's spelled T-A-I. And remember when we have our long vowel inside our word with A-I, we have to say our long vowel A. Okay, so we're going to put tail. I know where a tail is. I think a tail is at the very end of my shark. T-A-I-L. And I'm going to cross out tail. My next word, stay along with me, is the snout. Everyone take 2 sniffs. Yeah, that's your snout. You just sniffed out of your snout. So find the shark snout and write S-N-O-U-T, snout. Good job. Now let's move on to our dorsal fin. We've never talked about this, but the dorsal fin is the fin that's all the way up on their back. Can you find that with your pencil and point to it? Oh, hi, Bentley. Excuse me. All right, it's right there. Good. Right in dorsal fin. You're going to have to use your best first grade writing because it's tiny spots. All right. Our next word is our body. Which one of these lines just goes to the body and not to anything specific? If I look, this one looks like it's pointed to something. I know what that's called. What's that? That's a mouth. Can we find that word? Oh, it's right over here. It's at the very, very end. Cross out mouth and write that. We spell it M-O-U-T-H. Now, I think our body is going to go on this one right here, the one that's all the way in the body. It's not pointing to anything else. So let's write body on that one. Find the line that goes down to the box. Body. We have 3 more left. We have gills, eye, and then our pectoral fin. So I see our eyeball. I'm going to do eye, E-Y-E, right where it points to the eye. Right there. E-Y-E points to the eye. And now down here, what are these right here? These are what? Yeah, those are your gills. Can you take a deep breath? Ready? Go. One more. Did you just breathe from your lungs? Guess what? That's how sharks breathe. They breathe through their gills. Yeah, so they take in the oxygen from the water and they breathe. Can we breathe underwater? No, we can't breathe underwater. That'd be really hard for us. All right, so we're going to write gills, and then our last one is our little fin right down here. What would we have to call that one? That's called our pectoral. Can you say the word pectoral? Pectoral fin. So again, use your first grade handwriting and try and fit it in there. It's a long word. Pectoral fin. When you're done, your shark should look just like this. Go ahead and pause this if you need a chance to catch up, or you can just go back and watch it all over again. Okay, so our last thing we're going to talk about today is shapes. We are going to make a new learning target for our shapes today. So I need everyone to repeat with me. I am learning to. Say it one more time. I am learning to compare 2D and 3D shapes. Okay, you do it with me. I am learning to compare 2D and 3D shapes. One more time. I am learning to compare 2D and 3D shapes. Now, in order to learn what a 2D and 3D shape is and how we can compare them, we need to learn what they are first, okay? So, I've talked about this a little bit before in our past videos, but a 3D shape is something you can hold, something you can feel, something you can pick up. So, is Mr. Bentley here? Is he 3D? He is. How about my computer? If I picked up my computer, would that be 3D? Is it something I can hold? Is it something I can pick up? It is. Let me find something else. How about this? Is that a circle? Does it go all the way around? Can I pick it up? That's 3D as well. Okay, so we need to sort on page 633, this page right here. We need to sort the three-dimensional shapes into two groups. So go ahead and take a look at these pictures. How could we sort these in two groups? What do you see that's different about these two shapes? Did you say some are squares and some are circles? You are right. So I am going to sort them. So I'm going to put a line right in the middle. And I'm going to circle these. And I'm going to circle these. These ones, my 3D shapes, are going to be my cubes. And these ones are going to be my spheres. Can you say sphere? Sphere, exactly. So once you've made those two groups, you can turn to the next page. And we need to talk about these right here. These are all of our new vocab words. So once I say it, I need you to repeat it after me. Ready? Sphere, cone, cylinder, rectangular prism, and cube. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. You say them after I say them, okay? Cylinder, cone, rectangular prism, cube, sphere, cone, rectangular prism. That one's a hard one. Let's try that one more time. Rectangular, say rectangular like a rectangle, and then say prism. Prism. Very good job. So these are our brand new words we're going to talk about. So they're always going to be round or around or square. They're going to have sides and they're going to have corners and all of those things. So down here it says, use the three-dimensional shapes and sort the shapes into groups. So we need to sort these shapes. The first question wants only flat surfaces. So which one of these shapes have only flat? If I look over here, I see this side's flat, but is this part here flat? No, it goes around. That's like a tube. If I look at a tube, it's got flat on each end, but it's round. I know that my rectangular prism has flat sides all around, and my cube has flat sides all around. So I need to write cube and rectangular prism. Both of those have only flat sides. Now my next question, it wants only a curved surface. So only curved. Which one of these has only curved? Let's go along. Is it the cube? No, it's got flat. Is it this one? Rectangular prism? No. Is it the cylinder? Is it only curved or does it have two flat sides? Yep, can't be that one. It's got flat sides. Let's look at our cone. What do we think about the cone? It's got a flat bottom. Yeah, it's a flat bottom. So that one doesn't work. And how about our sphere? Yes, that one has all round sides. So it's just curved. So you need to write sphere for number 2. And then our last question says, which one have both curved and flat? So make your curve. Can you make a curve for me? Now can you make 2 flats? Now make a curve. Flat, curve, flat, yeah? So which one has curves and flats? Yeah, our cylinder and our cone. They each have flats and curves. Flats and curves. Yeah, so on number 3, I'm going to write cylinder and cone. So this is what your page 634 should look like. All right, this page back here, the next one is the one that you need to do on your own. Please use this page to help you. The names are right here, and it wants you to label them back here. So use this to help. I want you to look at this one more time. If your picture or your object has sides that are longer, so think about a book. You know how a book is long, and then the tops and the bottoms are like this thick because of the pages? Well, if that's the case, that will not be a cube because a cube has the same size. So look at this. There's a cube right in front of me. Look at this. See this cube? It's the same size all around and even on the bottom. Gregory just moved, so my house is kind of a mess. But that would be a cube. But if this thing right here was tall, yeah, if it was tall all the way up here and it wasn't the same here as it was here, if this side was all the way up here, that would be our rectangular prism, okay? So don't get those two confused. All right, so we have went over everything we need to do for week 3. And again, it's all in your calendar. So if you have any questions at all, you can send me a message on Dojo or through Seesaw. Don't forget to go back through this video if you have questions on anything and listen again. Have fun with your little sharks. Learn about everything that they can do. I'm going to put a little shark video on Seesaw as well so you can have fun with that. Don't forget about your Dreambox and Lexia. I need 20 minutes. Remember, that's your grade. Yeah, I give you 80 points every single week for getting your Lexia and your Dreambox done. So you have to get that done. That goes in the grade book. So that's super, super important. If you have any other questions, please message me and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Happy Monday, guys. Have a great day.